Let's see if that happens. Sorry, I'm still learning this, the new multi-stream. YouTube, welcome. Welcome to Casual Friday. Excited to have you here. Nobody watches on YouTube. Excited to have nobody here. Let's go to LinkedIn. I actually got some decent traction on LinkedIn in the last few days. So LinkedIn streaming is apparently where it's at. I guess. What do you want to talk about? That's what it says on LinkedIn. Let's do this post. Oh, before I do that, let me go off camera for 1 second here. Oh, Yoking J resubscribed. Thank you, bud. Let's go ahead and welcome Yoking J. Oh, I don't have my... We're going to do a welcome for Yoking J here in a second. I don't have everything set up yet. The bot, we are going to do that live. I like doing that live. It takes about 10 minutes. And we'll make a little, we're going to use Yoking J for art. Jay, do you have a, you got a profile picture on your Twitch? You don't. You son of a bitch. I'm going to go find your fucking profile picture. Thanks for swinging by though, bud. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate the sub. I got a bunch of emotes I made though you can use now. For that sub. Yeah, you should, especially if you're playing that league, you know. You're going to start doing more, I hope you start doing some streaming. So that you can start streaming your 2K, you know? So if you, thanks, yeah, man, it's Ducktronaut is its name. Taking a couple of, forgot to take my morning pills. Started taking Alpha Brain, which is the Joe Rogan supplement. You know, I take it with Adderall, so I couldn't tell you which one helps, but it doesn't hurt. Daily cognitive support. There's also some cheaper versions of it. I'll take eventually. All right, about to go live on LinkedIn. I've been doing LinkedIn lately, man. It's been working real well. Yeah. Oh man, they help. I try to only take one a day instead of the 2 that I'm prescribed, just so I can sleep. But yeah. Big fan. I am obviously ADHD AF. So there are 2 extra letters on there that people forget. It's ADHD AF. I got to clean my desk before I started. I started this stream a little too soon. I just got excited. I kind of figured out my titles and I was like, well, there we go. We did it. And I started my stream. All right. Sorry. It's terrible YouTube content. Twitch, well, you guys are used to this stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and do LinkedIn, though, because that's going to be interesting. So Casual Friday with NeuroQuack AI powered art, DuckTapeDevOps. And there's my post. What do you want to talk about? Our AI bot and DuckTapeDevOps, our beloved mascot. Join Casual Friday as we demonstrate how NeuroQuack transforms profile pictures into art, merging clip with NeuralChat and SDXL all on AWS. We're not just elevating our tech to the cloud, we're aiming beyond to the moon. Look forward to an excitement session about AI creativity. We'll just leave that. And we'll do like a rocket. There we go. And we're going to go live on, oh, I got to start LinkedIn. And come on, come on, come on, come on. Click start again on LinkedIn. Click start. Oh, that's right. LinkedIn's, by the way, if you ever stream on LinkedIn for some reason, they change your RMTP URL and stream key daily. Well, every time you stream, which is stupid. But we are trying to figure out incorrect RMTP address. Oh, I copied the title. What the hell? Now start connecting. Connected. LinkedIn. Let's do it. We're gonna start standing up because I've been trying to do this new intro. I don't know. Give me the fucking mode or something. And standing up's easier for it. So, oh, and why does LinkedIn echo myself? Like, there's no value to that. So, standing desk work, and I always got to look under to make sure I'm not pulling wires. By the way, to anybody that is new again, you're going to realize I don't, well, we'll do the whole intro here in a second. Get my ergonomic standing mat. These things are way too expensive for fucking piece of rubber. All right, got the pick now. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna Yes, we're gonna mess with that here in a bit. Thank you, sir. Go live. That'll be a perfect demo for what we're gonna start with today. What the goal is today. The goal today is to take and we are live from the Duck Den with NeuroQuack. Joining us today is Yoking J. So far, he's gonna be the first victim of NeuroQuack clip interrogate, followed by SDXL. So let's go ahead and kick up the program, get things running here. It's definitely here. The Twitch, by the way, for anybody on LinkedIn, Twitch is the best place to watch this because you can interact with me. You can interact. The bot is in Twitch. So let's go ahead and start the bot here. I got check in a duck. I'm gonna do make start. Oh, first I gotta do start stream to log into my AWS account. Yep. That runs my bash RC, gives me a bunch of my keys that I need, as well as it does SSO onto my AWS account. Get my MFA code. Let's do that. It is Casual Friday. We're wearing sports teams and backwards hats and not taking any time to do my freaking hair because that just is not what I want to do on a Friday, right? I'm also getting a haircut in a week because I'm so tired of saying doing my hair. That's what? All right. Logged in, US East 1, JSON, oof. Did it work? I don't like that with that dot there. Okay, I think we're fine. And then we do make start bot. Oh, it's gonna take a second to do clip. So clip is doesn't run as fast locally as I want it to. So we are going to offload it onto replicate, but in the meantime, we're just going to do it on a free space Hugging Face, just to mimic what we'll be doing eventually. So what I should be able to do is bang welcome. By the way, the exclamation point start is bang or not, depending on what you're referencing specifically. But and Yoking J. So what this does is nothing because I haven't started the bot. I got to send a REST call to start it. I'm sure about that. Idea is I just do that once I'm going to stream once this is deployed into AWS. So we're interrogating method best. It gave us your image here. Click. So now we have this image of Yoking J, and it's interpreting it, but this takes about 10 minutes. I think it's trying to run on my CPU instead of my GPU. I don't really know why, but what we're going to do is copy, go to clip interrogate, paste it there, submit, and this is what it does. Good thing you picked a good one. Yeah. It's funny because I would have done it with your generic profile picture too, just to prove the point. But yeah, this is so this clip interrogator. What it does is it tries to build a prompt off of what it thinks you are, right? So what it thinks you look like. So it's not always flattering. Sometimes it's like big forehead or something. Let's see what it says. A man standing in front of a city at night by Olivia, so like that's the artist that it thinks it looks the most like. So it thinks you look like this kind of a style with that image. Yeah, okay. Headshot profile picture, Jason Tatum. It gave you Jason Tatum. Let's go. As Gorilla Heroica? I'm not even sure I want it. What the hell is that? Oh, Che Guevara. It thinks you look like Jason Tatum as Che Guevara. That's amazing. That's hilarious. Beautiful panoramic imagery. Crooked smile. 2019 trending photo, which probably is when he took this. Jason, what is that? Devados? Sure. Is he a writer? No, it's an ArtStation thing. Featured young noble, loosely cropped, short curly hair, nightclub blue shirt. Yeah, it's not terrible. And then what we do, say J. Cole in there somewhere? It was yeah, it definitely gave you oh, is he talking about Shay? But it gave you fucking Jason Tatum, man. All right, so we do diffuse SDXL. Oh, I don't have my SDXL up. I gotta spin up my AI in order to deploy this. So it's gonna take about 10 minutes. Unless, oof, did I leave it up overnight? Please tell me I did not leave these up overnight. That is expensive if I did. Fuck. That was like $5 an hour overnight. All right, well, they're up. Yay. Oh, the Crooked Smile reference. Yeah, I do enjoy J. Cole. I just haven't listened to him as much. He's Fayetteville, right? So let's see if it's doing that correctly. Well, it's still clip interrogating. It's gummed up for the clip interrogate, which takes like 10 minutes. So I got to stop doing that. So we're gonna reset it. Control C should break it. If not, Control X and K. Control K was pressed. Ooh. Why wasn't? Stop doing flavor chain. All right, we're gonna kill this terminal. We're just gonna do a new terminal. This use clip interrogate just doesn't work locally very well, so I'm gonna offload that to replicate. Make start bot. What? The bot's still running. Now I gotta find that fucking process and kill it. It'll probably kill after it's done with that. All right, well, we're gonna temporarily change this over to another address. Damn it, dude, this is terrible. I just put this in last night and it's just not liking me. All right, so if Uvicorn main app reload doesn't mention the actual port, what is deciding my port for Uvicorn? It is in my main here. So we're gonna go, let's go 8001. And then we'll do it. Nope, come on. I know that's not true because I just told you to run a new port. Oh, unless 801 is useful, port that's just in use. 9000 port that's available. I know 4000 is. Let's move to 4000. Turn off slow. There's no way that port's already in use. This is really killing me. Ah. I wonder if I can. Oh, I wonder if I can kill the bot by doing stop bot. There's a couple of calls, 8000 stop bot, and then we'll see if we can get 8000 back. Don't do this. Dash P 8000. Is dash P a command? No. Oh, starting stream wrong is just not a great way to do this. There we go. We got 8000 opened up, so that thread eventually killed itself. Thank God. Can we say that? We'll remove this whole clip. All of this. This is brutal right now. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do it really lazy way and just do TXT. And now in here, this and image to prompt, we're just gonna get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. This was the and then we'll give that. Working? There we go. All right, got rid of trip interrogate, diffuse SDXL. Of course, I've got another error. Well, welcome to dev life. This is why I'm working today to get this cleaned up. Twitch Pi 111. Then what's this one? String not predict. That's where I want to go. Diffusers 58. Predict payload, right. But payload is a string object? Oh, no. What it's actually saying is that this is being used wrong in Twitch. Generate image. It's author prompt model now. Or generate image. I changed this last night. Again, I keep doing things that I shouldn't do. Diffuse. So when I do diffuse, I pass in user, diffuser type, and prompt. I like that. And then I call diffuser's help text, prompt diffuser. Prompt diffuser gets the prompt map, and the map is prompt. It needs author. Is it user or author that I pass in for this one? User. I need that here too. These are changes I made to make the clip works, which doesn't work. Start bot. Start image takes 2 to 3 positional arguments before we're given. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it doesn't need the user. Oh, I just moved where the user was because I had to put the defaults at the back. Actually, I should probably do something like author equals this, prompt equals this, and diffusion model predictor equals this. And then I should do that here too. Prompt equals. Let's go, man. How's the league treating you? I know you're doing a lot of that lately. We're still hanging out. And either way, we're going to make this picture of you, so congrats. Or I'm sorry. Oh, got to start the bot because I set it to a post request to start the bot because it will be eventually ephemeral. There we go. It's making a picture of you. Let's go. We got temp, intermediate, profile images. We should have your profile image here. And then the first run takes a while. It gets faster. So this is now going into AWS and using GPU hosted in the cloud that I'm paying, I think for the SDXL one, I'm paying $203 an hour. Error messages. Nope, that's good. That's not a man standing. Hey, not bad, not bad. I mean, that's pretty fucking accurate. I don't know that we could have gotten much better out of it. So what it does is, it takes your image, turns it into a description, and then creates another image from it. So if we compare them again, yeah, pretty fucking accurate to me. I mean, in general, right? And so then you can ideally take that, something to do, adds a little more 2K. Yeah, it would be more fun with the whole team at squad, I'm sure. Personally, I haven't missed with that kind of time. So let's see if we can do it in, I'm not sure if this works. But let's see if I can do this as an emoji. I don't know if, I need to learn better about prompt engineering, but that's kind of part of what I get to do here. But that's the idea, right? So when I welcome somebody, it'll create a fan art image of them, so to speak. And ideally, we can start making emotes off of people. There's definitely some Jason Tatum in that one, though. Like that one, you can tell they used Jason Tatum as you're like, that's not a bad lookalike to get, though, man. It's not a bad lookalike to get. Finished 45. Why am I not? Do I just need to do that? Can I refresh this folder? I know I can refresh the Explorer. There we go. There it is. There's a more emoji version of it. Don't know what the little cutout of the. Oh yeah, so there we go. We can do as an emoji. See if we can do like as an emoji. Cheersing a mug of beer with no background. See if we can get this, because this is what I did with mine on DALL-E 3. If you look at the Ducktronaut cheers. So this one, I basically I had Ducktronaut is what I kind of named the character, and then I said cheers and a beer, and it gave me that. It's real slower today than it was yesterday, which is interesting. Not sure why that is, but nope, that part did not work. I think I'm getting too many tokens. So there's a certain point when you've just done too much. And I think that's kind of where we're hitting. You can see there's not much difference in these two, but that one actually is maybe the most accurate of the ones that we've gotten so far for you. Because it actually looks a lot like the background, I think. Which one was that? That's 53. We compare that to that. So, yeah. It's the right idea. Yeah, this is essentially like, so we could make one of those like Facebook, yeah, because they look too. They figured it out, man. They figured it out. You can also do like, let's see, and like this is where people start to get a little angry about it. By Russ Mills is when you start to do like specific artists, because they're like, well, you're creating original art by that artist without their permission. Yes, do not profit off of it. Do not fucking profit off of it. In using their stylization. Now, in my opinion, the clip using their style to determine what someone looks like and what the closest artist style to that is, I don't think that's as bad. But then reselling that, not the best. And I can send you any of these you want, by the way, if you do want to ever show somebody like, hey, I was messing with AI the other day. 24. That's Jay if he was cool. That's what we just got. That's not Russ Mills at all. Russ Mills got a really cool art style. That is a sick art style, and that's not his. Yeah, man. I'm happy with that, though. Like, even if it's, you know... Hell yeah, man. Let me, yeah, let me get those two. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's great. Good. Let's do it. Let me, send you these. You know what? We're about to... I'm gonna do the whole fucking 2K group. I'm gonna have some fun with this for a little bit. I was planning on getting into 11 Labs today, which is voice to text. So I also have like we can do LLM neural. So NeuralChat is up, and it's an LLM large language model, which is a GPT, a generative predictive text, is what GPT means to my understanding. But we can do this and then say, give me a cool prompt for an AI photo of my IRL 2K crew. Like, we'll just see what that comes up with. I might want to start naming sessions a certain way. Oh my god. It won't let me, will it really not let me multi-select? There we go. What did it say the cool prompt would be? Yeah, I can generate a creative feature of you all reflecting your this photo can be used to use image bonus. It didn't give me a prompt. A descriptive prompt. But I think I actually then force it into please answer like a question. Oh, and that got over 500 characters. That's the first time I've had that in a long time, and I shouldn't have that anymore because I put delimiters on it, or put a way to shorten the message. Looking for this. So we're gonna go 450 with length now because it's just pissing me off. Start the bot again. So what I had to remove clip from the bot is that the bot is supposed to be a thin layer. And it loading clip every time just wasn't thin. I'm so bad I can't stand for longer than like anything anymore. But I'm just gonna do this. And I like doing this kind of a terrible way, honestly. Diffuse SDXL this. Like, I like sending it half broken bullshit because it mimics the pipeline, right? We're deciding what would make this better, and so we have to. I'm trying to chain the AI together in a way that the LLM drives the SDXL, and then 11 Labs is text to speech. We're going to do that in a little bit here. I just started a new account there, so it does voice cloning on 11 Labs, but what do we get there? There we go. Those are the 2K. What did it say? This is a diverse group of friends, each with their unique personalities, are seen having fun and celebrating together at a lively outdoor party. That's a barbecue. Let's be clear, that's a barbecue. As everyone comes together to create cherished memories that last a lifetime, the focus of the image is on genuine connection, happiness shared among these. Yeah. I guess that's diverse. I mean, they could still be from different countries and backgrounds. What's great is the explanation didn't even say black, but it did make my 2K friends black, which is very interesting. Let's see. I think I've already done Carrie. We can actually. Oh, Carrie's got his on there, so we can do welcome at Carrie Long Music. Yeah, right, dude. It's jumping to some conclusions. Well, because the crazy thing is, I said 2K. It didn't really understand what 2K is. That's fine. 2K is a company. It's a year. It's not a It didn't say NBA 2K. And then the LLM, which is a completely different computer, right, in the cloud. Took that and created a description, sent it back to my computer, sent it back up. Oh, I got a diagram here for this exact purpose. Media diagrams, this. So, right, like it's yours. I'm sending in, hey, diffuse LLM, give me a thing, right, to Twitch. And it gives it to my computer, which then sends it to Mistral, well, in this case it's Neural, but an LLM up in cloud, comes back, sends it back, and then I send back in another one, okay, copy paste, up to the SDXL and back. So there's no relation between saying 2K and that. I don't know. I don't know why that one was the one they wanted. Yep, so there's Carrie's image. We've actually used it a number of times, so it's, but it's an old image of Carrie. Let's see, we're gonna go to the clip. And after this one, before I do the next person, I am going to offload clip interrogate. Well, actually, maybe we do that while this goes. So, I found on, so there's a program or a company or at minimum a website called Replicate, which hosts these bots. Yeah, we call them predictions. All right, this is predictive AI, not assuming AI. We used to get yelled at in tech school in the Air Force. Cause so for anybody that doesn't know, I worked intel in the I was military intelligence. Biggest oxymoron. And in tech school, assuming was never allowed. It was assessing. It was an assessment because it came from a place of knowledge. And now with AI, you call it a prediction. Examples. Right, so input that. No, I know that I want, so I'm about to deploy this into my cloud, set up billing. If this scales to 0, I may just start using Replicate instead. All right, so let me do this in another window. In fact, I'll do this just to be extra safe. Right, yeah. By the way, I spend so much money now on AI and I don't have a job. It's a problem. Spend limit each month. We're gonna do $100 as my spend limit on Replicate. 500 is my spend limit on AWS. But AWS doesn't actually let you set that. They just let you go over. It's like, oh, you didn't notice? Sucks to suck, nerd. Like, buddy, that I spent $2,000 on trying to learn AI last January and February. This year I was just under 400 in December, and I bet I'll hit 600 in January if I can't offload this soon. I've got one more thing I have to do before I can start making this serverless, which will make everything a lot cheaper, which will make it per call is the idea, which is what I think Replicate does. So I may just start using fucking Replicate. That hurts my soul to say, but if Replicate can literally go API, then, I mean, oh, it wants to be API token. Oh no, I named it that. I named it that. We're good. I export that already. Okay, so have I done npm? No. There we go. That was Node. I do Python over here. We doing Python, fam? All right. What's requirements? Replicate. So get out of this. We have to do source mynv bin activates. Pip install -r requirements.txt. We're gonna make that a fucking make. Restart bot. And that is going to be source app / my env / bin / activate cd app and no, I don't even need a cd app for this. I can pip install -r app / requirements, and then we can do this, but I think we can just do start bot, right? Can't I chain these together? Let's see if that worked. I'm curious what happens now. Make restart bot. No rule to make target. cd.bot. Make restart bot. Source, no such file. Exit. Oh. No, I need to exit the VNV. There we go. Source app my VNV. Source app / what the fuck? All right, well, I guess we're just not doing it that way, but that's fine. We should have it here. Now we need to go to clip. We're gonna rename this local .deprecated.txt. Yeah, and then new file clip.py, and so we installed it. I've already exported that. I don't need to echo it. And then this, run the model. This is your default API token. Keep it to yourself. I do mention it. Okay, so let's see. What does it say to do? Import replicate. Sure. Output equals replicate run clip image open path to file. You beaut. You absolute beaut. Okay, so def clip interrogates image path string, and this is gonna be image path, and then in Twitch, whenever we do welcome, we want to now, so we download the image, we create it as a file name and image bytes. Then what we want to try is I have to import my new one. So from utility, comma. Can I just do import star? Does that work? And my utility was download image, so it needs to be utility dot, right? No, looks like that's not gonna work. Okay, so quit. So now it'll work, right? Yep. And then, oh, I'm sorry, that's where we were. Try clip dot clip interrogate file name. And right now it's just gonna print, which will be fine for now. Oh, we should, well, we can go ahead and do response equals this, clip into it, and return output. And then back to Twitch, we want that output to be output. You look just like no, that's gonna be fine. You look just like response. Right? So I think this will work. We'll find out. So make start bot. Push a button on my stream deck to send my Twitch token to localhost, and then welcome carry long music. Saves his file. Request get API replicate. Those are health checks, I guess, checking on a specific prediction. That's interesting. Can I go see that running? $10 to 20 seconds. Fast takes 1 to 2 seconds. Oh, the output is going to be type string title output. Okay. Wait. Type best probably, and then I don't know. All right, so I sent that at, well, I should probably time hack this at some point or something. Like these just 200s are tough. So it's doing replicate run. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm okay with the health check pings. If replicate is running kserve to do this, then they're already doing what I've been trying to do for a long time, and I'll just start using replicate. What does that say? Send that. Why did I? Oh, I got an await, don't I? Damn. Await. Oh wait. That's in Twitch. Await. Send, but we got the print, which is smiling man with guitar. He's about 20 years old, short. I don't know what that or short or type short is. Okay, so we know what the response is, so that's gonna actually work. So then we can do generate. Oh, I need to do diffusers dot generate image. Is it just welcome me response? Is that all that's necessary for generate image? Generate image is author prompt, and then it takes the default predictor. And in fact, I need to make sure that it's taking default and not just automatically SDXL predictor. Because SDXL predictor, so we need a default. So SDXL is the default diffuser type. Default model predictor equals SDXL predictor. So that's until I find a way to work with environment variables. Oh, I can do that. SDXL predictor. I could do like a get predictor that takes an SDXL. So I could do like predictor, get predictor, default diffuser type. And then I need to make, so you need to be above it. Put it on here. I always forget if there needs to be in order. Get predictor diffuser type. If diffuser type is SDXL, that, right. And that's essentially what I'm doing here as well, but oh, that's interesting. So now what I can do here, instead of this prompt diffuser prompt map, will now just do generate a return, generate image, still want author equals prompt map user, blah, 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 but diffusion model equals get predictor diffusion type. So, yep, there's our if statements, is just a get in one place and get predictor. So, what benefit do I get here? I don't know that I do. Maybe I should send in prompt map. Oh, well, that can probably be cleaned up in some way because I no longer need to do that, but we're looking good. What's going on? We're having issues. Get predictor, yeah, but I'm done with it now, right? Oh no. Default diffuser model. So yeah, that's just because I gotta get this, it's just gotta be above it. So we'll have to figure out a cleaner way to do some of this stuff. I need to have a specific place where I set my defaults. That's probably what I need. Like this, they should probably all go into utility is probably what it actually should do. Utility. I think this is where I'm having some issues, is that, okay, well, you know what, we're scope creeping a little bit here. Trying to clean stuff up too often. And you can clean fucking code up forever, but make it work, make it right, make it fast. That's the order. Make it right as second, make it work as first, right? So let's go ahead and welcome carry along again. And this should, by the way, again, welcome Twitch or LinkedIn and YouTube as well. Especially LinkedIn. I'm watching it to see if anybody's coming. Please do feel free to ask questions about what I'm doing, about why I'm doing it, any of that kind of stuff. I'm DuckTapeDevOps, or Duck, or Nick, any of the above work. Cheers. Happy Friday. Also, I listen to my own music, so you can listen to your own music. That's, I think, an important part of all of this. Come on. Oh, we got it. Welcome to the crew. You look like smiling man with guitar in front of building with a sign. Discord profile picture, black man. Portrait of Danny Gonzalez. Generic man NPC face. Canva, subject is smiling. Mark Edward Fishbach. Music being played. Photo quality 3/4. Notes, smiling Spartan. 30-year-old. He's like 24 in that picture. That's tough. Athletic 25-year-old or 25-year-old. Discord moderator. Okay. And I made an image. So it made carry long music 2.5 blah blah blah. This one's carry. So the image we used was this one. He is the NPC face, blah 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 blah. And I'm trusting this enough. I'm gonna go straight to posting it in at least like in here. Oh, these, now it goes into their own folder. That's even better. There we go. That's what it thought carry was. Yeah, it told me looks 30, and then told me it looks 2.5. That part's kind of weird. It's not a great picture because it doesn't really. It's the lighting is bad. It's just not a good picture of him. So it doesn't. I think it's having an issue with understanding it, but it made him a black man playing guitar. Now the question is like, what if I do welcome? So all right, fuck yeah, we got clip offloaded. Let's find out. So I've run clip twice now on replicate. So I now have, okay, so that actually changes my my diagram a little bit. Well, let's make sure that I'm not paying too much for this. Let's go find out dashboard. Is it going to give me runtime 50 seconds, runtime 60 seconds? Succeeded. Does that mean I only pay for those seconds? Bro. This is so much better than AWS. I've been avoiding replicate, but this is what I've been trying to build on AWS. And so if my goal now is and pick my model. One's big G for Stable Diffusion SDXL. Okay. That's fine, but okay, so it wants me to switch my model up for SDXL, which is what we're using. Dude, replicate is the move, man. I've been trying to fucking build replicate. And now it's just better. And like people are already putting this shit on here. So I don't have to rebuild everything. I can just use everybody else's shit and just chain them together in ways that are effective. Now the one thing that I wonder is, where does replicate run? There's one thing I don't know yet about replicate. What is create model gonna do for me? Yeah, so I just gotta find out how replicate runs. I don't have a chat woot. Dude. How many people were at replicate? This is sick. Everybody's been trying to push me towards replicate and I keep freaking not doing it. I mean, obviously we're adding this. Oh, I think we're just gonna make a replicate bot at this point. That's so sick. I can just go check out these different models and run them via Python and pipeline them all together. I already have Mistral running. That's Mixtral, which is even better. Where is this running though? I can't believe I've been using freaking replicate this whole time. This is I think at the time they didn't have per second billing, but now that they have per second billing, so this T4, I'm paying 81 cents an hour for that T4. All right, so what is an A100? $4 an hour. So here's the issue, is for my A100, no, I'm using an A10. An A40 is 207 an hour, billed per second. I have to re-up all my shit now. This is just better. All right, well, let's decommission this. I mean, I'll get back to this, but replicate's just good. Fuck, why did I not listen to people before? It was a mistake. All right, it's what I've been trying to fucking build. Which, like, again, I'm gonna get back to per second billing in AWS. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, the real thing is like I've been trying to get to a. I needed to finish what I was working on before I listened to them. Um, but now it's it's just gonna save me so much money until I can work my way out of it. Because like what companies really want is what companies really want is to rebuild, replicate in their own AWS environment. And that's what I'm trying to help companies do. Bedrock kind of does that. But in order to do that, I can't really just go on to replicate and use it. But now I think I'm going to. So, all right, did we mention 11 labs today? We did not in my stuff. So that's good because we're not going to 11 labs. Instead, we're getting better at replicate because this is just too good. It's just too good. 50 seconds for that first call. Like, I bet I can also. Your unbilled usage has a total cost of 3 cents. Like, yeah, absolutely, man. It's a cent per welcome call per clip. I was paying $5 an hour before. I haven't decided. So, oh, everything changes when I move to PostgreSQL. Everything changes when I move to PostgreSQL. I'm not going to do this today. I'm not going to rework everything today. Well, maybe I'll do it for today, but not long term. So my predictions are listed: trainings, deployments. All right. So let's explore for a second on here. Like these video generations, if I could then send, there's auto captions. Dude, that is amazing, then. I refuse to accept the idea that man is mere flotsam and flotsam and jetsam in the rivet of life, unable to influence the unfolding events which surround him. All right, how does this benefit me? Elixir, that's kind of cool. If I get JSON with all the words, the idea that, well, I love Martin Luther King Jr. I think he is the best, maybe the greatest leader in the history of the world. He fucking took a group of people that had no fucking reason at all to be civil and made them and like kept them civil and accomplish his goal. I mean, obviously, it's taking forever to actually work, right? But like, it's so cool what he was. It's so amazing what he's capable of doing. But I need a diatribe on MLK today. This model costs approximately 6 cents to run on Replicate, but this varies depending on your inputs. It is also open source and can run on your own computer with Docker. To see how much you've spent on your dashboard, the model runs on an A40, which costs not much. Predictions typically complete within 92 seconds. But what input are they referencing? How long is the video that they're inputting? This video is 49 seconds. 49 seconds takes 92 seconds, so twice as long to build the captioned video. So one of the things I'm trying to do is get to 11 labs, which is TTS. And so now we're talking about building an interpreter with a cloned voice, effectively. Because can this understand multiple models? All right. I can go through random AI experiments for fucking ever. Who was on Martin Luther King Jr. They're showing some of his stuff on here, one of his speeches. And I think the BLM movement, which, by the way, I marched for. I know Jay has the story. Me and all my whitest friends, it was amazing. We were yelling, "Whose streets?" And we were like, "His." Because it was going to be our streets. And I was like, we're in downtown Raleigh, man. Everybody out here is white as fuck. But you saw how violent BLM got. And the initial movement, civil rights movement, was violent at times, but not from the oppressed very much. Much less than they had any. If I got fucked, like, I'd lose my fucking mind if I was on the other side of that. Everybody would. We saw it. Everybody does. And they didn't, because Martin Luther King was able to convince people to follow him, and that he had the right idea, and that he was doing the right things to make it work. And he convinced everybody to fall in line to him, not to, the norm. And he was against the norm, obviously, right? Or against the rules, not norm. I think the norm. I hope the norm at that time was towards the movement. Anyhow, I'm gonna talk myself into corners, especially because Jay is one of the ones that gets on me the most about anytime I make a joke about race. So I'm not gonna talk myself into a corner anymore. We're gonna do AI stuff because I'm good at that. There's a cool little auto caption tool though, man. It's just good to know. Like, I just need to start checking this out kind of regularly to see what is available. Like, I know what LlamaChat is. I know what Mixtral is. ControlNet, I get. There are multiple image to video things out now. And then speech to text conversion with high accuracy, Parakeet. I've heard about Parakeet. You guys won't be able to hear this. Speech to text conversion with high accuracy and efficiency. Okay. So, like, I could use this to, oh. Do I have any audio files? Guarantee I do. It's actually Carrie seeing something orange, I think. Yeah, it is. So, run. By the way, just so you guys can hear this too, what I'm listening to. This is a demo of a friend of mine. It's a cover, but I have the rights to play it. I contract him as a music consultant. Say I miss you, I know.
That made that low note hit so well.
It does, really does. I'm glad I brought the flash
It'll
screen.
be fine by the side, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive your mind crazy. The way you place it to my covering job. Cause I don't know what's there's no making up.
By the way, Jay, Bilbro is playing bass on this, and you can actually hear my voice and Ryan Best in the beginning. But as you hear the bass tones, those are Bilbro.
But I miss you in the mornings when I
it's not great.
tells me I never come in. If you leave today, I'll just stare out the way.
Oh my god, if I learn case curve, I can just host this all on CoreWeave again.
The grass is chasing you,
I gotta get rid of this.
so
It
please
pisses me off.
don't say I say.
I might legitimately just take my fucking Sawzall and take this thing off. Because I don't need a headrest for a fucking chair. I need my hat to be able to wear backwards so it's not. Did it just not take all of it? Because there's more of that song. Alright. But. Okay, so it didn't work the way I wanted it to. The paper's here, the GitHub's here, the Docker's here. Oh, wait, okay, so does the Docker, am I pulling, is Replicate also a Docker hub? Docker run, parakeet, Shaw, r8.im, what is that? Then there's the Replicate audio file, or the input's the audio file. So we're Docker running on GPUs, r8.im. What is r8.im? r8.im. Replicate Docker image. I don't know what r8.im is. Is that Replicate? Holy shit, so they're also an image repository for Docker images around GPU. So Replicate Kserve on CoreWeave is like, that would be slick AF. I'm now thinking, so okay, let's look at that. I wonder if I could deploy Replicate onto, so my stuff's down now. I'm gonna spin it back up, but I think I might be able to deploy Replicate onto this, which doesn't fix my per second billing, but if I can do a batch job of a Replicate Docker, that's what I want to do. So well, we'll spin up what we have now, but I think I'm learning batch job today. Because if they just showed me how to run that, so let's look at that clip interrogate and see if I can find the Docker for clip interrogate. Sorry, and by the way, if anybody actually wants to know what I'm talking about, because I know I'm using words that are very industry specific and very, layers of learning, and I don't mean to exclude, any viewers from learning. If that is what you're interested in, ask. I love explaining this stuff because as I explain it, I learn more about it. I gotta turn off my volume. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll turn off the volume. Again, listen to what you want to listen to. I always wonder, I don't think Thor plays some music in the background. I don't know, I'm still gonna run with this theory for a little while of not playing music in the background. Because I don't make music. But yeah. I've been trying to take this thing off a couple days. I haven't really figured out what because the screws are here. And I'm not getting in there. Maybe legitimately just cut the thing off. Stop pushing. Sorry. A little bit here, but if I can get rid of this make that whole light. Nope, that's stuck on there. Later. Okay. So back to clip. Where was clip? I can probably go to my dashboard, click the model for clip, click the Docker. All right, so this, that was a external noise. Hey, Poopsie Doodle, how's it going? We got clip interrogate working on replicate now, so we can now welcome you Do you have a profile picture? You do. Well, this one should be pretty obvious. What? What? Oh. I mean, that doesn't help. It's still bombed. I don't know why. There's some sick fucking jazz going now. What is this? Chimney by Rational Discourse. I also want to somehow figure out. So we'll like add that to the stream improvements. This dust is still getting me in here, I think. That and the weather changes. The weather changes have been miserable. It was like I could have been outside in a t-shirt today and it was 20 last night. So we want to do stream OBS elements, and we want to do cost of stream, and we want to do you like jazz? Yeah, this is yeah, let me I can send you the, I'll figure out how to make this a I'll figure out how to make this better, but for now, there, by the way, if you want to listen to the song that I'm very much enjoying, this is what it is. Let's see, cost stream, what I'm listening to, and that can be either Twitch, because sometimes I'm listening to Twitch friends. So Twitch musician, I would like to have, I might build a Twitch extension for this. I'd like to have like a profile image with SDXL, with link to their Twitch, right? And then, so that's Twitch musician profile, and then also, but like Spotify. Like right now, I'm listening to Spotify because I don't have any good Twitch musicians on right now that don't talk a lot. Like I follow a lot of musicians that talk a lot because I like to talk to them, but it's not great when I'm working. Yeah, I'm sure you had an error. I bet that's a 500 context error. You look like a brown poop with eyes and a smile on it, in icon style, stock photograph, feeling of disgust, full body character portrait, official product image, front facing. By the way, his profile image, for those that don't know, is a poop pile with like a smiley face or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just leave it for that for now. I'll get around to those eventually. I might, maybe like weekends will be like stream improvement day. Maybe like on Saturdays I'll just work on my stream. I might even do that on LinkedIn too, because some people should. By the way, if you're on LinkedIn watching, start streaming. Or participating. Either way, like audience community is a huge part of any stream. People that talk, there's so much value to it. So lurkers are very valuable too. Don't get me wrong. But it keeps us going, and it hopefully teaches you guys something as well. So again, feel free to chat with me. LinkedIn, I'm gonna be a little behind on. Twitch is the fastest way to chat with me. Twitch.tv, DuckTapeDevOps, YouTube. I'm not even looking at you guys. What was the problem? Oh, the problem is I don't have my SDXL up. Gotta wait for SDXL to get up. But that's running clip interrogate on this, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, man, that's what we all do all the time. If you have any specific questions about something that I might be able to help with, let me know. So that will Docker run this, and then to do a curl command. That's a weird way to do it. Okay. I mean, same way I'm doing it, right? Is Docker and then a curl command for my bot. Oh my God, sorry, my nose is just going at it. But now can I deploy that as a batch job on AWS? That's the question. Because if so, we're in fucking business. Yeah, that's always the. I don't even know how to ask the question. It's fucking. How do I ask the question? I don't know how to ask. Yeah. GPT is always good for that too. Great pragmatic duck GPT is, in that it will help you that. So yes, making this prediction. Um, this is doing health checks on the prediction the whole time after doing this get call to get it right. So it spins it up. It then asks it to clip interrogate. It keeps saying 200 OK. Keep forgetting we run a Postgres ML. No, I don't need to do any of this till I get Postgres ML set up. So maybe that's the next step. If this runs correctly, I will merge this and move on. Cheapest machine you can run GPT on, I am finding out, is Replicate. So, but you're not going to want GPT per se. So, well, there's a new tool that just came out. So, whenever you guys want to look up any AI tools, go to futuretools.io. It is curated by Matt Wolf, great guy. He has YouTube videos on all of this. Yeah, and well, GPT, so technically GPT is generative predictive text. It's everything, there are multiple, Mistral is a GPT, NeuralChat is a GPT. But so his newest video, he just came out with the other day. We'll go watch the first couple minutes of it real quick. We'll turn on desktop audio, and you don't know what you're looking for yet. Yeah, exactly. But I think this might help you. Matt Wolf on YouTube just put out a brand new video the other day. Run any chat bot.
Have you ever wanted
free.
to run a chat bot locally on your own computer? You know, your own version of like ChatGPT or Anthropic or something like that, but do it completely locally? Like, don't even need to be connected to the internet. All of your data and information that you type in is completely secure and only on your local computer? Well, I think I found the absolute best tool to do that with, and it's free and open source. Check it out. It's called Jan, and you can find it over at jan.ai. You can see all of the code is completely available over on GitHub, so you can download the code, modify it, build your own version of this tool if you want.
And so we can talk about how offloaded
Jan is
GPU on
free
it
and
too.
open source under the AGPL v3 license. Now, one thing that's really cool about this Jan app is that it works on pretty much everything.
Oh, yeah,
You can download it on an M1, M2, M3 Mac, an Intel
We'll
Mac,
put it in the YouTube
Windows,
as well.
or even
Just, I
Linux.
like to give
Now,
credit.
you've probably heard a lot about open source models like Llama
Same with chat
7B
in
and
YouTube.
Mistral and various other open source models, but it's always been a very confusing and sort of complex process to download and run these models on your own computer. This tool seems to make it really, really easy. So let's go ahead and put it through its motions. Let's go ahead and click download for
We're gonna skip
Windows
through
here,
because
since
I've
I am
already
on a
walked this, and
Windows
so
PC
I can
here.
kind of
I'll go ahead and
explain
run the
what you
install,
can't
and
catch.
just like that, you can see I now have a hub where I can have chat messages. But at the moment, there's no models installed. I don't have a Llama or a Mistral or anything like that installed to be able to use the chatbot. You can see here it says you don't have a local model yet. Explore the hub. If I click here, we can see what models are immediately available to download and use. So we've got Mistral Instruct 7B open.
You know what? Let me do this the right way. I'll just download it. I'm running out of space. I need to get more. So download from Windows. Another really good one is Ollama, by the way, for local development. For local GPT. You just run it in your command line, which is really nice. But did I just start downloading it somewhere? Where is this? Download, Jan. At least SSDs are cheap now. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Actually, I may go do that now. I've been meaning to do this for a while. It's terrible timing when I'm. You know what? Let's do it on. Well, we'll compare them all here in a second. But we'll start on Newegg. Just gonna have better information. 1G in Newegg, nailed it. SSDs from Newegg.com. Samsung drives. I think. I should probably figure that out before I just go buy a new SSD, huh? Fuck, I think my GPU covers my SSD. You know what? I should get an external. And maybe I'll save my models on my external hard drive, and I can just carry my models around. Now that'd be fun. I would need at least a terabyte. Where we land 500, 2 terabytes is $100 right now. USB-C 3.2. It's got some pretty damn good reviews. SanDisk. Oh man, SanDisk is cheap, but I have had issues with SanDisk in the past. Oh, I've got some big sticks around here. USB storage. I wonder, I might even have a freaking terabyte of USB somewhere around here. While I'm unemployed, I should probably do that before I'm sorry, between contracts. I'm a consultant, so technically I get to say that. I'm gonna take a lap around the house tonight and see if I can make sure. Oh man, I don't know. External hard drive. I always wanted a good external hard drive. So maybe it's worth just pulling the trigger on after years of not having a good external hard drive. Extreme portable 2 terabytes. I mean, maybe that's just what I need to do with up to a gig of transfer speed. It looks pretty freaking extreme. It's got a hook on it. Like look how extreme that looks. This might be what I'm doing. 2 terabyte NVMe. Let's see what. I don't know what we're doing. Saber, is that to the Seagate you're saying? 2 TB NVMe. Ooh, NVMe is probably what I want. NVMe, there's some I can either not use or can use NVMe for something. Non-volatile memory express is a new storage access and transfer protocol for flash. Right. NVMe, AWS, there's something that doesn't work when I have NVMe or does only work with NVMe. Either way, I've got to make sure I get that right before I buy a $200 or $100-something SanDisk. I guess it means I'm not going out tonight. So this is my going out tonight, is buying the SanDisk instead. Or this, maybe we'll look at the Seagate one or something like that. But all right, let's see. We're gonna ask ChatGPT. Jippity, tell me something here. Tell me something good. Are there any cons to buying? Okay, so I'm looking to buy an external SSD, primarily for storing AI models. I will potentially be storing games for Xbox. I'll potentially be using it for Xbox One X additional storage, if that's possible. What do I need to consider? What's up, Thorny? How you doing, bud? Is How does NVMe lay it? All right. We looking at disks? Yes, sir. Check out the combo before you buy NVMe PCI Gen 4 is what you need. Okay. No, go ahead. You can post handles on link. Just cheaper than going out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I was wondering. I don't know if you can do Xbox storage at all. With external hard drives, or if you have to buy their specific one. Speed and performance, SSD, sure. NVMe and USB interface. NVMe SSDs offer higher performance compared to quick signal issues. Oh my god, I'm still getting invited to master hour meetings. Note that Xbox One X may not fully utilize the speed of NVMe as it's limited by its own hardware and USB interface. Ensure the SSD is compatible with your computer and AI system models and Xbox One X. Requires external devices to be USB 3 compatible and formatted with a specific file system. I wonder if I can partition one and put 1 terabyte onto that or something like that. Links to all links for that. We'll do. And the Samsung that. All right, yeah, let's do that. We'll compare the two. This is the kind of interaction I am very happy to have because I am not a hardware guy by any means. So let's look at that. Oh, quick view it. We can do this. USB-C tool free enclosed for and SATA SSDs. This is okay. Tool enclosure. Oh, is it? Okay, so is that a hardening case for the Samsung? Is that kind of what I'm looking at here? Okay, I'm with you on this. And you're saying this is the, so it's like an internal, and then this makes it external? Is that what this is doing? Compatibility, M2 form factor compatible with both SATA and NVMe sizes. Toolless, yeah. Tool free, sure. Yeah, so this just turns my internal hard drive into an external hard drive? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. So, but we're talking about at this point $30 plus 170 for 2 terabytes now. But how does this compare? With, no, I want to compare it with the SanDisk I was looking at. Because like we're talking about 125 for the whole thing in one versus paying about 300 total or 200 total, which I mean 200 total if it's the right move I'll do. I just need to understand what the difference is. If you need it faster, you can always stick it right, and that's, yeah, there's definitely a benefit to just being able to do that. I think I have to move my GPU for that actually. I think I was trying to look for mine, and I think my GPU is in front of it right now. But it's a higher quality drive. Yeah, it's got, I mean, SanDisk in general, I know is bad from a quality taste standpoint. All right. All right, so we're talking about 200 effectively at Newegg. Let's check that at Amazon. Actually, we're gonna do camel. I wonder if I can give Newegg links to this. Not in stock at Amazon. Well, that changes things. Man, it was down to, in September, it's down to $74. That's nice. And 160 is what we're looking at. Average of that. Okay. So, I mean, that's about the right price at SATA versus NVMe. Well, SSD versus NVMe, though, is what it's talking about. It's talking about SATA versus NVMe. Is that what, is this SATA not NVMe? It does not say NVMe, so I guess that means it's SATA. Tracking, but this does say NVMe, so yeah, yeah. SanDisk one does say NVMe. Fast NVMe. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot cheaper. What's the transfer rate says? A gig. I mean, I don't know how much more I need than that. I mean, this goes 3 gigs. But, I mean, a gig is my, better than my internet speed. Because it's 10. See this. $70 difference. For the benefit of being able to, so far I'm being able to plug it in a little bit faster. I'm seeing 1 versus 3. I'm not seeing the 10. So wonder if this limits that speed. So this is up to 10,000. This is only up to 1,000. So they're both 1,000. Because the external enclosure is limiting the Samsung. This was one stuff like would be cool. I don't care as much. The portable, I think I do. The reason I think portable matters to me is I want to treat it like an EFS mount. I'm working on learning how to this is why I care. 3.2? I think they both do 3.2 though, right? USB 3.2. And 3.2. I might be going with SanDisk. I've had a SanDisk fail on me, so like that sucks. But so what I really want is these are, you know, we'll call this a T, I gotta get better at this, 4, this an A10, A100, and A40, right? Then what I want is this device to be able to connect to these as I want, right? Well, we'll call one of these my, you know, I think an A10 is close to my 3070 Ti that I run. And I want to be able to connect to this and then disconnect, right? So imagine this is a AWS batch. Right, so that's AWS batch, that's EFS. And on here I can have Mistral. My handwriting's bad in the first place, so this is just a terrible decision. So I can have Mistral, and then I can have SDXL. Right, and then I can have Clip. Right, it's like that's the goal. So that's why the external is important to me, is because I can treat it more like cloud storage. It's more, it might even just be a mental thing, right? Like I could still treat an internal disk like that, but if I think of it as something I will be able to disconnect and go mount somewhere else, I think I'll think of it differently. And I have, you know, laptops and stuff that I'd like to be able to, like if I want to run it on my Mac, if I get an M2 Mac that can run some of this stuff, I might want to run it on that, you know. Oh shit! I meant to be muted. That is, I do not own the rights to that. Oops. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was for me. The 9080s are cheaper too. So oh, that's in the 9080s might be cheaper. Yeah, I guess let's look at similar ones to this, right? So let's see what's available there. 70 Gen 3. What is this thing? Is that 1 terabyte for that price? 250 GB. Nope. So we're in the 9070s. What? How are these? OTP portable, OTP portable. Let's see, we want these two sizes. What's the interface we want? I guess we'll take everything off of the 9070 here. Let's see. That's 1 terabyte, right? 9080 is cheaper right now, actually. Even more speeds, but only if I'm actually plugged in. But that's fair, like I could just take it out and plug it in, right? So 9080, 1 TB is 100 right now. What was this? 91 TB, PCI Express, NVMe. Why is this one so much cheaper? Can I get it in 2 terabytes? It goes in 1 terabyte. All right, so can I do a compare on this list? Let's compare this to this to the one that we were doing initially, which is this. Nope. Where's the 2 terabyte? Was that the one? 169? Was that the initial one? You don't want SATA. Okay, good to know. So we'll get does the specific PCI matter? Let's see. The one we're comparing this to has PCIe Gen 3. That's the one that you suggested, so we'll use all of them, I guess. I'm gonna apply that. That one's already included. 2 terabytes, 980 for the same price. So if we can find 1 terabyte for 100, sure. Is that 1 TB? Okay. Let's look at these real quick. Because yeah, I'm starting to fill up all my space. Okay, let's see what we got. Did this, oh, by the way, did we get the welcome picture for you? We did. I think we probably have both of them, right? So let's see. This is Thornity's picture. Where's your profile picture? Should have saved your profile picture as temp profile image Thornity Co. Oh, I'm not using intermediary images anymore. I can actually delete that. Well, you know what? Let me just delete all the things in here. And profile image. So if Thornity Co's profile image is that, then his SDXL image that we made is that. Welcome, Thornity. That's you. This is so by the way, Thornity, we're doing now. So I pull your profile picture when I do the welcome. It then sends to replicate. By the way, replicate is sick. It's per second billing, and that's proves you know the real answer is you should probably use replicate as your GPU while you wait to get a GPU or figure that out. But it does clip interrogate, gives you back your interrogation, which was like a couple up there, but it says, welcome to the crew. You look just like. There is a pixel art of a man with a piece of paper in his hand, inspired by Quint Buchholz. Coach Buchholz. Headshot profile picture 82 millimeter Sigma Art Digigrade Noseless by Toyin App Game Kit. And then, so Poopsie Doodle's image is this. And let's see what he had. Probably created pretty much the same thing, because that's just a known image. There we go. And there's the AI art of it, which, like, yeah. Now, I've also, before I was doing in the welcome, I had before done welcome me as. And so let's see if I go to generate image, diffuse predictor payload, and the payload is prompt. Augmented prompt equals, I don't want author here, I want user. And there a way to rename symbol? And then augmented prompt equals user as a now we'll see if we can get Thorndico as a, or Poopsie Doodle as a. Yeah, man. I will add it to, so well, here, I'll add that one manually to my Discord, or of course screenshot it if you want to. Oh, it's gonna mess up my audio. Let me do this, because I never know what I'm gonna jump on. And I'm gonna have to mute this, because I'm gonna have to turn my all right. Can you guys, am I coming through? All right, so I just posted that in my Discord, and my Discord, for some reason, every time I do an invite, edit, I want a, oh, it keeps expiring for 7 days. Expire never. No reviews, okay, generate a new link. Copy that link. Give it here. For less than $100 for TB, and okay, I'll look at that here in a second. Let's go. This. Yeah, Spooky Dog. I just posted it in there. You can take a screenshot if you want to. I want to. I might do it tomorrow with Kish. So Kish, unless you're here lurking, let me know. Let me shout him out real quick. Why is my volume not? I'm not hearing anything. The desktop audio's got nothing. Where does it think it's playing this? Sorry. Every freaking time I open Discord, dude, it has some weird audio issue where Discord thinks that it needs to take over my audio, and then I can't use any of my stuff. It messes up my Bluetooth or something. So I got that playing again here. I'm just gonna get it back on my headphones. That invite's invalid? I literally just made it. I have no clue how to make Discord invites here. Your invite link will never expire. And yeah, I know my music's going a little bit right now. Does that one work? Please let me know, because I will I want to add it to my bot if it works. Let's get back to this scene. Hey, slid in. There we go. So we got that one built. We're gonna do it a little bit of a different way now, though. I'm gonna try and do Poopsie Doodle as whatever the description was. So we'll see if that one works. Let's go and welcome Poopsie Doodle again here. I'm just a little afraid though of some of your emotes. Like you're the borderline that's going to be okay. That's why I'm not automating this completely. am doing the human in the loop where I have to update at least the one that maintains. Again, this is all based off of, for those, because it looks like we got 5 viewers for anybody new. This was the original image. We did clip interrogate on it. It gave us a description of what it thought it looks like based on AI running in Replicate AI, which is a cloud-hosted server of some sort. I haven't figured out where they host. I'm really curious about that. And then it generated that, which is a lot of fun. I'll also put Thornity's up as well, but I'm going to try another one there for Thornity as well. This was Thornity's based on his profile image. Let's put some of these. I need to get it to where it starts doing this from stream. There's definitely a way to do that, but I just haven't taken the time to learn the Discord. I think I should take the time. Maybe now it's time to figure out how to make this a Discord bot too. Can I use that or one of these future images? Use for whatever, man. Absolutely. Like that's the point, right? It's just silly AI automation stuff. Oh, I just posted it twice. Yeah, whatever is generated on here, it is my gift. It is. I mean, I didn't build the models. I'm just linking stuff together, so I can't claim any kind of ownership over this stuff anyhow. Which is a big deal, right? Like that's important to realize in AI that like I don't own this stuff. This is all. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. So this spit out this one. Okay, so there's, I mean, it doesn't change much, but when I do Poopsie Doodle as, it gives me this one. So I'll give you that one as well, which just had your name in it somewhat, but like it's already saying your name, so that doesn't really make as much sense. Or yours is already so accurate to your name that it didn't change it much, I guess is the right way to say it. There we go, we'll post that one other too. I actually kind of like that one though, that kind of flat eyes. And then what you could do is, we could now, so what I want to do next with that is what I did with DuckTapeDevOps, is be able to build a Poopsie Doodle. So make that as a object that is Poopsie Doodle, and then do Poopsie Doodle cheersing a mug of beer. So let's see if we can figure out the right way to do that. Oh, did it not do the? Oh, it just prints prompts still. Diffuser. We made the payload the augmented prompt. We passed the augmented prompt as payload, and then we sanitize file name as prompt. And I think that's probably where it prints finished. Nope, that's where it prints finished. Where is it printing out that prompt? Is that in image to no diffuse generate image? Well, it wouldn't be in the predict because that's literally just a prediction. SDXL response. Oh, it's in decode and show maybe. But it's doing file name, syntax file name, and then it printed that. I'm looking for that. Blank as blank is the augmented prompt. But I don't print anything there. I don't print anything there. Is that from clip? Print output. That's clip. Okay, and then I link clip to that. So yeah, this is kind of what we're building, is how to best do this. So let's get Jan up and running. We'll explore the hub. We'll get a we got neural instruct. Llama 2, there's no way they're going to be Llama 2. Llama 2 is such a pain to use because you have to agree to the, okay. You have to agree to their EULA on their website, and I've done it like 6 times, and I just keep running these weird issues where it won't let me deploy it properly. Oh, find is its own model. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. Mixtral. There's 3.5 turbo. There's 4 if you wanted to use it, I guess. Wait, when we click use, it's calling externally, which means I can point it externally. and this is open source. So I can hook this up as a thin layer for PostgreSQL, is what I'm gathering from this. Which is what I really want to do. So what I'm gathering from this is that it is... Thorny, what do you use that has like different tabs on your paint? This is my problem. I have 77 gigs left because I just abused my system. I've run out of space so many times. I think I only have 1 terabyte anyhow. We got to figure out what Docker images I can get rid of, because I guarantee I have a comfy UI Docker image that is taking up space. So let's see, we go to images. Yeah, see, there it is. Wait, where was it? That motherfucker. Look at that. 6 gigs. In use. It is not in use. It is not in use. Well, it has a container. So I've got to get all my containers. This is the right way. I gotta do this the right way. Jan is downloading Llama. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. What was your JS Paint? Hell yeah. What was this? Vulture. And the Kinston. Just opening links. That's what we're doing. See if LinkedIn say anything. I doubt it. They don't really talk to me. Nope, and that's fine. Appreciate you all watching. I got 2 watchers. One's probably me. YouTube, no one. Let's go. We're doing it. Get off that. Get off that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And their 2 terabyte model, if it's 100, we're in the 114. I mean, it's in the conversation. My Shopify or something, some plugin I have is searching for prices. What's that comparison we were doing? Oh, JS Paint. Yeah. So what was I doing with JS Paint? I was gonna look at what I want to do and what that's currently doing. So what I think that's currently doing is oh, is this, oh, that, oh heck yeah, dude. So what I think is currently happening is this is Jan AI, right? So where's my draw stuff thing? Jan AI. We use that one. And then we have a couple of different ways we can do this. We can either tack on my SSD, right? With all my models, right? Mistral and SDXL. And, you know, tie them very tightly, right? Like this is my computer. Or what it looks like it's able to do is go out to the cloud and hit little models up here. And use them. And then me uses, oh my God. Me gets to access Jan AI here. And in addition, I bet Jan AI has some kind of memory, which it includes in the context. So this may be exactly what I need. And if it is, then I can also run I gotta be able to put my bot in there somehow. There's got to be a way that I can put my this, which is oh, you know what? No, we need. We're about to get good with this. Look at my fucking drawing skills. Suck on this, Russ Mills. So this is NeuroQuack, right? Obviously. And I'm gonna want somehow for you guys to be able to, and like this is Twitch, right? So Twitch, and you know, replace whatever, right? You guys need to be able to talk to Twitch, and then Twitch talk to NeuroQuack and back, and then but NeuroQuack needs to somehow talk to Jan AI so that I can read the shit you guys do here, right? And I'm happy because of that, right? So that's what I'd like to do. These are longer legs, by the way, obviously. We did it. Thornity, we built a diagram in Paint. Ship it. So this I need to copy and paste into my code under diagrams. Where's my diagrams? Did that work? No, that doesn't work like that. All right, save it. Under, now we gotta go find that. Where's my Linux partition? Or my Windows subsystem for Linux, rather. Lord knows. I'll just save it into downloads for now. And then I should be able to, honestly, I should off. No. Try to click and drag it. Open file, maybe? There we go. Is it in here? Nope. See, there it has Windows or Linux. Why didn't it have Linux for my fucking whatever? Diagrams. Rename Jan AI. So we might be learning some Jan AI today. That video came out yesterday, by the way. Yeah, Draw.io is solid. I do use Draw.io, but I just wanted something silly to mess around on for a little while because I want to get better at this stuff. It's a skill. I can already diagram on things like Draw.io decently. This stuff's a little more fun on stream than building that stuff out. Let's save this. We get into just downloads for now, whatever. And we'll name this EFS external SSD. Where's that? These diagrams in here. Upload Lambda? No, God, no. No, gotta go here. Downloads. Click and drag. By the way, I'm click and dragging for those that don't know from Windows. So this is a Windows download folder. Right over no WSL. It's people that don't use WSL yet are just wrong. They're just late. to the game. It's crazy how good it is. It's better than Mac. It's fucking better than Mac. I've used Mac for years, and WSL is just better. I'm using Ubuntu. I still use brew install. All right. Just go to extension and Obsidian. Yeah, there's value there for sure. Cooking with the sauce, unlike draw, where you can get into diagram mode and perfecting. Okay, so maybe I will get back into draw a bit. Do I have draw.io on here? I think I have the extension somewhere for it. But yeah, I might discuss it. All right, so JNAI was downloading something for me. Llama, use. So this is what I'm curious, does it maintain context? So I'm building a chat bot named NeuroQuack. Here's the kind of stuff I need to, assistant instructions. Title, NeuroQuack improvements. Oh, is this running on my GPUs? It should be. GPUs are spiking. That's what I wanted. Although now it's trying to, yeah. See, my GPU memory is poor. The 3070 Ti, might not be as happy as I wanted to be with it. Maybe I'll get the poop emoji off of my LinkedIn for a little while here. Do we do Thorny Code like that though? We didn't do Welcome to Thorny Code to change that, so let's do that. I am really enjoying the music I'm listening to too, which just makes it all better, which is why, sorry, you guys don't listen to the same stuff. But right now I'm listening to Good Vibrations by Nightmare and Slander. GUD Vibrations. We'll figure that part out. Why it does this, like this kind of annoys me sometimes, but can I not stream the fucking info? Just give it to me? All I told you was that. Bro, chill. Bro, chill. You just created a conversation. This is how llama works. Okay. Let's track that. Period. It has SDXL, SDXL as text to image. It has a pipeline currently that is using clip interrogator to turn user profile URLs into prompts for SDXL, then getting an image back based on that prompt and sending them to the user. I also have NeuralChat LLM hooked up to the bot. So I have 3 GPU cloud-hosted AI models running. Clip, SDXL, and NeuralChat currently. Once I get the image from SDXL of the user profile image remastered. I'd like to be able to manipulate that with additional prompts. I'd like to be able to variabilize the profile in the new profile image as profile image redux, and be able to pass into back into SDXL things like profile image redux. Here's a mug of beer as an emote. What's the best way to do that? I'm using Python. Let's see if it can tell me that. Appreciate the lurk there, or the AFK. This would be really cool to be able to do. If I can do that emoji. Oh, let's see what Thornity's new one is, since we are on LinkedIn and I just have a poop emoji sitting on the top of my LinkedIn. Not ideal right now. It's Casual Friday. Is this Thornyco's new one? What was Thornyco's old one? This old one was that. Oh, and yeah, they're the same one. So another image, SDXL compare, and this was the old one. Oh, nope. I think I just did the same one twice, didn't I? So let's see, what was the actual progression of this? It was, oh, is Kitty in here? No, she went back inside. That's right. She's probably not. No, she's not yelling at me. All right. So let's see, the initial one. Let's see, latest, which is what this is named as an image, is this one. Open. Okay. So we got kind of and then we'll do plus image profile image. And we had Thorny's profile image is this. Right, so it took that and made that and then that. Yeah, happy with that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Rage Against the Pixel, who is a open source Unity dev AI. He's number 14 on the XR Mastermind list for mixed reality. He runs in my garage 24090s. And they are screaming. I've never heard them this loud. That is crazy. I'm about to hit him up. Yeah. I mean, the air is not too hot yet. He's got liquid cooling in there. I've never heard them that loud. That is crazy. All right, sounds like you're building a chatbot that uses AI models to generate and manipulate images. To achieve this, you will need to use a combination of word processing and computer vision techniques. Here are some steps you can take to manipulate the user's image. These can help you to understand the user's requests. I already do. So I'm talking about the GANs and VAEs. Like I already know, like it's just SDXL. Like I don't actually, like I get generative adversarial networks, and variational autoencoders. That's being run by somebody I don't need to worry about. It's like, oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your stream. I was like, no, I just think it's funny. All right, so manipulate a new profile image. Once you have generated the new profile image, your computer vision techniques like image processing or manipulation to apply desired changes. For example, if the user requested to add an emoji to their profile image, you can use image processing techniques. I know I can. We're gonna go check find. This is, or Jeopardy or something. This thing is killing me. I do want to find out how it's, yeah, it's definitely my GPUs. I do want to find out how it's maintaining history because there's a lot of value to that. What are we going to next? We're looking at find, right? So my current code to run this welcome script is this. I don't need to do mode best anymore. That's gonna get mean. You look like, well, sorry if anybody has a very bad profile picture, but I didn't do it. To enable your chatbot NeuroQuack to manipulate an image with additional prompts, you can use Stable Diffusion, instruct to Pics pipeline from diffuser's library as shown in 1. You'll need to save the image from SDXL to a file and then load it back and apply a new prompt to generate the modified image. Let's see what this has to say, or what this does really. So, assume profile image redux is the path to the saved image. We need to get the image name back. We might need to go back to having a latest. We're going to go back to having the latest. Welcome. So whenever I do, I think decode and show, really should be decode and save now. Anyhow, is where I save it, right? that, and then image.save temp slash plus temp slash latest.png. And that now needs to be what we run here for that. And then manipulate image, which will be in diffusers. Image to image. So first of all, this needs to be, what is that? Prompt diffusers, image to image. Oh, okay, so prompt image to image. After image to image, we'll do it. I don't think this is used anywhere. Why? That's not my image to image. I'm not using my image to image currently. This needs to be instead. Am I importing utility? No. Yep. The download image takes in a URL and a directory. So I need to do no, it's not even that. It's what, temp slash profile images. Profile images. File name, which is user what? User.png, right? There we go. So fix image to image, and then under image to image, I need to do, so generate image really needs to be text image. Rename symbol text to image, and then so you have text to image, image to image. I'm probably gonna get rid of this at some point, so we'll just leave that as is right now. Just clean this stuff up a little bit. Image to image. And then is this one doing anything in here? Nope. And then manipulate image is what I want to put there. Actually, I want all this. And we'll figure this part out. It's not going to be that. Here, I don't know what the diffusers library, if I really want that. I don't want torch, ideally. Because torch is being run by my predictor. So that's something I have to figure out here. Let's see. I'm actually going to do get prediction prompt image image text image image image. I need to undo my imports of the new things. I'm just going to tell it to match this with the manipulate image. and see if we can figure it out. Oh. What's this? Diffusers? Control C. So, my current code in my diffusers.py is code /code. Can you set the, can you use manipulate image, can you write code or manipulate image based on this? See if it'll give me code that actually uses my predictor. Like, I can figure this out, but if it can figure this out for me based on what I've already given it, like, because it's a prediction model, right? So the idea is it should be able to see what I've done and then predict what I would do next. This image path, prompt, user, title, and the predictor. Yep. All things I can add in. Predict payload. Manipulating image prompt with prompt. Init image is the encoded image. Okay, so based on your existing code, diffuser.py, you already have a setup for interacting with SDXL model via SageMaker endpoint, right? You can extend this setup to allow image manipulation using text prompts by modifying the image-to-image function to accept a base image and a prompt for manipulation. Since you are working with a cloud-based model, you won't be using Pix-to-Pix pipeline directly in your code, but you can adapt the concept. I think this is what I've already tried. In my image-to-image, I give it this already. Then CFG scale, image string to seed. See, I already tried that. SDXL response is payload. Yeah, it doesn't work. It always ends up giving me a bastardization of the initial image. I think it'd be better instead to manipulate the prompt such that we get a new image that there. Or if there's some way to use, so what exactly is Stable Diffusion instruct? Was a different model. All right, I'm gonna take a restroom break. I might be, 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna do that. Get some water. Maybe get a snack. What time is it? Should I just raid out? I'm actually gonna raid out. I'll probably start back later. I'm gonna get some more of this stuff done and probably start back later. For LinkedIn, that just means thank you so much for coming by. We're gonna end there. YouTube as well, end in stream, and then Twitch. We'll figure out where we're gonna raid.